Hey guys, it's Tommy CM, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. As always, if you'd like me to check out one of your parks on the PlayStation Workshop, let me know in the comments below and I'll add it to my list. Today's park is called Park Eddard, and this was created by Mr. Antonio. The description he's put says, realistic family-owned amusement park somewhere in Northern Europe. Includes a custom-supported GCI wooden coaster, a B&M dive coaster, a launched Gerstlauer infinity coaster, and a log flume. All coasters were built with the 4-meter method and feature custom supports. Enjoy. Really excited to take a look at this. When people use the 4-meter method for building coasters and custom support their coasters as well, that tends to imply that they're going to be ridiculously realistic. So yeah, really can't wait to take a look at this. If you are new to the channel, then please do subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And also, if you do enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into Park Eddard. Right then, so when you first load up the map, you start in this corner, and before I even look at anything, it's plain to see that every inch of this map is being used. You can see the hills just around on this corner here, on there. But yeah, the whole area is being used, whether it's by trees or whatever. But I do think that putting trees on a bit of a on a bit of a, like a raised terrain, like he's done here, I think it's really a really effective way of when you're down at guest level in the park. If you're like sort of down here, you kind of you do feel like you're kind of tucked into the park, and you can't really, I know you can just see the hills in the distance there, but you can't really feel like you can see outside of the park, which is a great thing to do. Now we load up in what is a fantastic car park. I really do like this. I think it looks great in terms of not only just the road and the parking system, but in terms of the trees as well. Even down to the detail of hiding bushes like that. So there's like a few weeds growing underneath. I think is a fantastic detail. These the signposts here. Are they coaster supports? These poles? Yeah, they are. Yeah, coaster support. So again, really unique way of using coaster supports. But that looks like a proper legit way of using them, and that sign is just what you'd see going into the main strip of a park. Obviously you come out here looking at the arrow and turning left, but you can just see all the way down there. You can see the entrance to it. I mean, it's such a great view down here. I'm just going to see where this road goes. You've got the Planet Coaster logo just there. Some more signs telling you the direction to go in. Some back of house rooms just here. Let's go in there. Well, like I say, these are just shell units, but it's just those little details that make the park go from just a theme park to looking really realistic. Nothing too crazy, but just a bit of edging on the buildings as well. It's not just a box. It's it's the edgings here. It's the little pieces and the little overhang on the roof, everything, just really small details that makes such a big difference. And then some dumpster trucks as well. So, go down here. I do like the fact that there's cars down there, because I think, people can make car parks, but if you're going to not put any cars in, it kind of kills the effect a little bit. So, yeah, glad to see them there. Got a barrier system just here. Right, I'm intrigued because when you look at this, I couldn't work out where the spawn point was. But I figure that if the guests are walking down here, that there we go, that it's hidden down there. There we go. Which is really great to hide the spawn point, because the tunnel is very it's a very ugly ugly sort of entrance, and it's the only way you can sort of bring in the guests. So to hide it away like that is really nice. Oh, security's after a thief. Go on, get him. Get it. Oh, he's just running into everybody. He's terrible. He wants sacking. Right, so we will we'll have a look down here first, I think, along this road before going into the park. So again, we've got the got a road there that goes around, and you can just see the. I mean, look at that. I know we're gonna take a look at it later on, but look at the custom supports on that wooden coaster there. They are absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing that up close. Got a little fenced off path just here, which is nice. Nice bit of detail there. So we go down the road, and presumably this is like a staff building, like a staff entrance or offices or of some sort. I guess there's nothing inside. But it's nice that the theme of the buildings has stayed in terms of the detailing on the edging. Really nice effect. And then the little canopies as well. The canopies are a very nice little touch. So we go down here and we have a bus stop. Oh, the seats! Look at that. That's again that's something I've not seen many people do. So it's used the what do you call it? It's not I don't want the railing. The hazard strips. That's it. The hazard strips. It's used the hazard strip pieces, turned them red lot, and made them into the seating. That's a very clever little detail. I'm going to remember that in case I start building bus shelters in future parks. But yeah, very, very clever that. Again, lots of banners. Look, it's a really grand entrance. Really is. So look down here. So there's a bus just there picking people up. There's another bus park here. Lots of coaches. That's on the end of the car park. We've got a taxi, and then we've got a road out the other way. So there's the dive coaster that I'm sure we'll take a look at later on. So yeah, very realistic. This is really, really detailed. I do like what he's done here. This is fantastic. So if we start to make our way in, so there we are, Park Eddard. Eddard. I think I'm saying it right, but I do apologise if I'm not. So down here we've got some toilets. Lots of just like the benching, the little signs, and again the edging on the buildings works fantastic. Works fantastically, that does. Now Kassa, I'm assuming means tickets, I think. So we'll go into the park. I mean that looks beautiful, doesn't it? That building looks absolutely class. Genuinely, I think that is ace. And in fact, before I go in, I'm going to actually go into Plipcam mode because I want to kind of feel the full experience of going into this park as a guest. So we'll walk in. Pretend we've got a ticket. Walk in here. Got some music playing. Got some buildings there behind the wooden fence. I mean, look at this. The plants around here as well are so nicely laid out. There's a little well or fountain of some sort there. This is like backstage. There seems to be a monorail there, but we've got some ropes, some bins, some pallets, a truck. This is amazing. I love this. This sort of stuff just look, it just carries on. Look, carries on. This is brilliant. That's class. He's thought about every little corner. Just piled up. I mean, if you want a selection of things to place in a backstage area, that's it. That's the selection. Them, some of the blue bins, etc. And you've got your backstage area, and it's really just a nice way to add that special bit of detail into a park. So we'll jump over there, and presumably if I jump over this way, there's some more around here. Look, some more ropes, some more bins, some more backstage areas, a generator. There's a ladder. There's a ladder to get on the roof there. There's a ladder coming through the roof as well. But absolutely fantastic. And then that leads you into the monorail station. Right, so coming in, I mean, look at that. look at that as a grand entrance. You know, if you stay at the top of that and have a look into the distance, that just looks incredible, doesn't it? Love the effects there. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's walk down here. Got some. Oh, okay. Just got soaked by the fountain. Very nice water effects there. Very nicely done. I don't really know which way to head, to be honest. Right, what we got? Adler, Jaeger, Bounty Tower, Wellenflieger, Wolf, Erlkönig, Himmelsflug, or Superwirbel. Now my German isn't great. I think this is German, but I know what a wolf is, so I'm going to go right first. That's the logic we're using. We'll have a look in the garden when we sort of cross to the other side of the park, I think. Some more toilets down here in the staff room. This is the other bit of that backstage, yep. Right. So, down here. This is honestly, I mean, I'm still in Plipcam mode here. This is an absolutely beautiful park. I mean, look at those supports. I will show you up close once we get onto it. But those wooden beams there that you can see coming off at an angle have all been placed individually. That is not an easy task. That is a very time-consuming task, and it's not straightforward either, because you've got to get everything right and measured up so you don't have any odd squares. That is so well done. He's got fencing panels going around there. He's built a wooden tunnel over it. It's, so much effort has gone into that, and he's done it on the other bend just there. Honestly, don't underestimate the time and talent that takes. Some more toilets. I tell you what, people aren't going to need the toilet in this park. Some food and some drinks. I'm just stood on top of an umbrella now. Oh dear. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh dear, I got stuck in Plipcam mode. Right, let's fly through here, and we will go and join the queue, I think. Down here. Walking along through a little tunnel. I like the queue line. The queue line's very nice. Simple, but with a building there and a few bushes and an animatronic and stuff, very effective, and you get a very lovely view of that coaster coming around. So yeah, that's so we've got this little flat ride here. It's like a classic fairground style ride, and it's kind of hidden. The colour scheme hides it quite well. You can still see the flashing lights on it, but it kind of hides it quite well, so it does blend in. But yeah, very very nice use of the wooden fence as well. I mean, that wooden fence normally is quite high, as you can see there. That's the full height of it, but to sink it into the ground there is a really really nice little detail. That I do like the way that's done, and the hedge as well. Look at the hedge being sunk down into the ground as well. That's very clever. Right, we'll go around here. Around here, and we have some food. Presumably this is the queue for this flat ride. We'll go down this way, I think. Was there something in the tree there that was moving, or was that just me? No, I think that was just me. But yeah, very nice custom fencing. Oh, we've got another building to go through. And then we get on to it's one of the aeroplane flat rides. It's one of them. I mean, look at that. To build the building around that is a very clever way of just theming that flat ride. I've not seen many people do that, because the flat ride still operates and doesn't, that it doesn't clash with anything. If you look at that, that looks absolutely stunning. Genuinely very, very, very good work, that. I really, really do. I love seeing flat rides themed. I think people spend far too long theming coasters and then just plonking flat rides down. And I've done it myself in the past. I'm not saying I don't, but I love seeing people put time and effort into flat rides, because when you theme them like that, they look absolutely just amazing. So we'll move along from here. And I mean, I love how close you get to this coaster. This is just like wonderful. I'm honestly so excited to have a go on this coaster, because look at the way this has all been done. And just to show you what I mean by the custom, so there, look, you have a look at that, and all of these individually done, all of them individually placed. And when you finish it, when you've spent the time on doing that, that's the finished product you get, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It really, really does. So this is Wolf. As I say, I know what a wolf is, so I'm fairly certain what it's implying. Right, so I mean, lots of trees and bushes around outside. We have Eingang, which is the entrance. I've seen that many German creators' parks on here that I know what an Eingang and an Ausgang is. There is a shortcut there. I'm going to go the long way because I want to see what the queue line looks like. Nice little hut. There's a long queue for this ride. Look at this. Oh, this is superb. I mean, this is like a genuine queue line for a ride. The only thing I would say, and I appreciate that he's probably not got that much space left. What's he on? 100%. Yeah, he's not got the space left for it. But on the path here, I think a wooden fence would have fitted in better than a metal railing. But I get why he's used the metal railing. So, yeah. Right, go up here. Wow. Look at that for a station building. Genuinely, this is absolutely genius. This is, I mean, look at that. Look at the detail to put all the, and there's a bit of the train coming through. Look at that. Really, really is impressive stuff, this is. So, we'll hop on and we'll have a ride on Wolf. There's the stats if you are interested. And yeah, we'll get going as soon as the operator says we can. I mean, the operator's hidden behind the wooden post there. There's one of the cars coming back in. Are we going anytime soon? There we go. Right. Enjoy Wolf. There we go. Yeah, just absolutely quality. Genuinely, that was. I mean, you can tell that he's used the 4 meter method. For anybody who doesn't know what the 4 meter method is, it's when you build all the pieces on that coaster when he's built it are 4 meters long essentially, and the reason that people do that is because you can get the smoothness almost like inch perfect, rather than using the 8-piece method and then smoothing it out. The 4-piece method tends to get a more realistic ride. So yeah, you can tell he's used that there. I mean, the building itself, just looking at it from the outside here, is phenomenal. I love the structure of that. But then you come in here, and when you come back just here, there is a transfer track to take you off down here that you can see. There's just some buffers just there. And the other thing as well is that you know, when you come towards the end of the ride, you get up here and you hit the brakes there, and then you kind of go around this section all on drive tyres. Now that would have affected the stats. So obviously when we looked at the stats and it was, you know, it was sort of like middle ground, it's because of how long the drive tyre section is. And it's one of the gripes I have about Planet Coaster is that when you use the drive tyres for that long, it kind of brings the excitement down. But that's the sort of ending that you would get on a real coaster. So don't take the stats for everything that they are. This coaster is just sheer like quality. I absolutely love it. So we'll leave this wooden structure. Someone needs the toilet. You can sit just outside here. I mean, this is great as well. Even this exit path is realistic. Down here we've got got a shop. Right. So so that was Wolf. You can just see the log flume here interacting with the with the wooden coasters it comes through. So we'll have a walk around. That'll probably be the next ride that we find. Around this way, and we have lots of different shops. Some more toilets, a first aid. You know, just like lots of nice little facilities and stuff, so that the guests kind of get dragged off the main path a little bit, and it kind of spreads people out, I guess. Right, let's go and look up here. I mean, look at this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you can tell. Look at that. That is something that you would see at a theme park. That's like, that's it's like being at a Disney park. It's like being at SeaWorld. You know, I'm thinking of like Splash Mountain and Journey to Atlantis and stuff like that. Those sorts of rides. This is the sort of thing where people come and stand here and they would watch people come down and get soaked all day long, and they might even stand here to get soaked themselves. But that is absolutely beautiful. Genuinely, I absolutely love that. I think that's ace. And the fact that the coaster's nearby as well. I mean, look, those custom support. I know I keep going on about it, but the custom supports are just like going on and on and on and on and on all the way around here. And yeah, just absolute, sheer respect for that, because that takes a heck of a lot to do. Right, we'll move along here. So there's a little bridge over. Which, by the looks of it, takes you down towards the exit. Yes, it does. Takes you to the exit. So we'll go around here. Again, you can see the guests come down there, all loving it, lot. Woo! Yeah. It's even got some viewpoints in, lots of the guests come down and look. One thing I did notice, by the way, and I am coming back to it, is on the wooden coaster there was lights at night, and I've just noticed some lights just here. So I will take a look at the park at night time before I go, because I think it's certainly one to check out. So we'll go down here. This is the ride I couldn't pronounce. This is Ilkonig, I think. I am so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But yeah, we'll go on. Down here again with a wooden fence, brilliant. And very, very similar to what I said before, in the sense of I get why he's used the metal railing, but I think having a wooden fence, or you know, just another type of railing in there would look brilliant. But I get why he's used it. A bit of a cattle pen, a little building there. I mean, so many barrels and bags of sugar and all sorts. It's great. Oh, this is a long queue, and we're in. I mean, very nice structure yet again. You know, all of these beams. I'd love to know how many he's used in this, and how many barrels he's used as well. So many, but it works. So why wouldn't you? So yeah, this is the ride that I can't pronounce, and we'll hop on just there. And I think we're gonna go. We'll go. What should we do? We'll go look forward, I think, because that's normally the best view. So yeah, enjoy. There we go. What a fantastic ride that is. Honestly, the theming to that, I think it's very hard to theme a log flume in a realistic manner in this game, and I think a lot of people do find it very difficult. But I would say that this is like almost perfect to real life. You know, when you go along here, all of the bushes, etc., the buildings that you go past, you kind of shut off from a lot of the paths most of the time, which again is a nice effect. You got these little interactions, and then as I say, you go through these little buildings. You got the one drop there, and then that's where you interact with the guests, and then you go away again. This is the sort, it's the sort of thing that you would definitely see in a real life log flume. And then obviously you got the tunnel just here, and the tunnel is built fantastically as well. Again, not an easy thing to build, but yeah, absolutely superb. Just top marks for that. I can't say anything else. There's nothing I don't like about that. I think that is, and when you look at that and the wooden coaster there, that's just absolutely brilliant. Honestly, please do download this part and have a look at it yourself, because it is just it's superb. Right, we'll go down here. Oh no, Mr. Flat Ride there, the balloon ride. Can't miss the balloon ride. Everyone loves a good old balloon ride. I do like how the monorail kind of floats through the park as well. It floats through and then goes into hiding again behind the bushes, which is nice. Right, so we're out in the nice big open area. We've got this little like star fountain in the middle, which is very very nice actually, because it looks like a fountain, but it's not. It shapes with water effects. So yeah, very very nicely done there. And then this building at the end is these. What effects are they? What are these? Sprinkler. Oh, they're sprinklers for the grass. So if I fast forward that, do they start working? There we go. Look, he's got little sprinklers on. Look at that. That's brilliant. Oh, I love that. What a lovely little touch that is. Right, so up here, presumably this is the monorail station. We'll go down here. And up. So, yeah, this is the monorail station. We'll take a look at the end on that. I want to go through the rest of the park first. But yeah, down here you got lots of food and drink and seating area, which is very nice. Right. We'll go down here. But yeah, that is a lovely building. Very, very nicely built. So, what have we got down here? Oh, she's just stood in the doorway there. It's like a garden path. Walk through the woods. Well, this is nice. It's like a little nature walk. Lovely. Look at that. Very nice little details. So we'll go back out of there and we get to Old Timer. What is Old Timer? It is a vintage cars ride. Yes. Don't ever say you don't want to go on a vintage cars ride. Go down here. Oh wow. I thought that was a short queue, never mind. It's a cattle pen queue again. Lovely little building. Nice little props. Into here. And we'll get on the cars. So we want which one? This one. So who's the driver? These guys got to get on next. Come on, let them on. There we go. This kid's going to drive us. Right then, mate. Take us. This is Old Timers. Here we go. What lovely little ride that is. That is honestly just nice little addition. Nothing too big, but the work with the planting around that, the work with the planting and the water, you got the fencing down here, you got the rocks. Honestly, that is a really nice little ride. So many good, so many good and clever tree placements there. Yeah, really impressive. So we'll go off this way. Where's the exit? Down here. And back out. And there's a shop just here. And then we'll continue around this way. That princess again. Presumably there's a staff room down here, which this guy's heading to. Yep. Right, and then we are down here. Okay, so, well, first of all, we have NH99's playground. Very nice to shout him out for that. And I mean, I think I've lost count as to how many parks have used this play park. I must have seen at least 6, 7 with this park in. But there's a reason for that, and that's because this is genuinely the best playground you're going to get in Planet Coaster. By all means, use it from the workshop. Just make sure you do credit him like that, and that's all it takes. It's just like a acknowledgement that it's somebody else's work. So yeah, genius playground, and yeah, there's not a lot more to say about that other than how good it is. Right, and then over here, this looks like the Gerstlauer coaster that was mentioned in the description. And I believe this is Jaeger. I mean, I love the sign, by the way. The sign and the lettering is great. Great little touch. Eingang. So, go through here. Nice little cover for the queue line. We'll go up here, into the station. Hey, I'll tell you what, this is not what I was expecting. This was not the station I was expecting for some reason, but I'm intrigued by it, definitely. There's the results if you're interested, and yeah, we will tell you what, we'll move across to the middle. Yeah, intrigued to see what Jaeger is like. And there we go, back into the station. Very nice coaster, that. Love the inversions on it, and that top hat there, when you first come out, is a great element. I love that part in particular. But yeah, all the inversions, again, using that 4 meter method is the way forward there. You can certainly tell that it's been used. These are all custom supports, aren't they? Yeah. You can see there, look, he's put his own supports on. So again, you've just got to acknowledge that the time and effort spent to make these supports stand out. I mean, you can imagine how long that must have took, but it's so well done. He's got it just perfectly. Yeah, looks phenomenal. And then as you come back in, here, there's a staircase, obviously, look, down to the bottom here. So obviously this is like a backstage area. Normally, obviously, you'd have controls and stuff. But yeah, very nice job on that coaster, and it looks fantastic as well. You can get a lot of different vantage points of that, and it looks superb any angle you look at it. So we'll go from here. Where should we go? We'll go down into this corner first, I think. Go down here. You see some more viewpoints in there. Right, so this is getting towards the dive coaster by the looks of it. Oh, lovely little fountain there. Well, I say little. Lovely big fountain there. Lots of water effects going off. Go around here. And this looks like the entrance. Adler. There we are. I was looking for the name of the ride. I was thinking, look, he's put a big sign on every other coaster. I couldn't see that one, but yeah, Adler. Right. Down here, then. I mean, you can look at the detailing. Look at the backstage detailing down here. That is terrific. Someone else's rainbow here. Down here we have again a lot of cattle pen queue lines. I like how it goes underneath the track as well. I think that's always a nice touch. And go in here, and it's a fairly small station, but you know, for a dive coaster, it doesn't need to be too long because the trains are always 3 rows. So yeah, there's the results, and we'll hop on and we'll get ready. Where should we go? Seat 4, nicely in the middle there. Wait for these guys to get on. Here we go, and off we go. This is Adler. Right, great stuff. Love the layout of that. Dive coasters, you know, you don't want to be doing too much with a dive coaster. The main point of it is the overhang drop. And if you're not going to go for a ridiculously tall drop, which I would say this isn't. I'd say this is just like a sort of middle of the ground drop. Obviously, you're going to have a few inversions, and if you look at that going around there, you can see how smooth it was. I mean, it was smooth on the POV. Nice little tunnel there. You can see how smooth it's going around those inversions. It looks fabulous. It really does. Lovely little effects. It's, you know, everything is so well thought about. I honestly, I love the detailing in this park. This is some of the best detailing. And then over here we have a transfer track, obviously, in a little shed. Lots of backstage areas down here, some access roads, lots, some cars, some dumpsters, some wires, some pallets, some all sorts. A ladder to go onto the roof, to go and check on the maintenance there. He's even put windows on the roof. Look at that. And he's built his own pipework. Look at this. Oh, that genuinely, the detailing in this park is just next level. It really is. So many people wouldn't even consider. I mean, I wouldn't even consider some of the things he's put in this, and it just makes it all so, you know, just that next step up. And I love the fact you can kind of get near the drop here, or near the inversions at least. I mean, there's near the drop just there. You can get so up close to it and see it from all different angles. It's yeah, fantastic. That really do love that. Right, I'm trying not to miss anything out. So down here there is a chair swing. Obviously, you know me, I love a good chair swing. So yeah, very nice to have that just on the edge of the water there. And a nice way of using that fence in there on the edge of the water as well. It's not easy to build that close to the edge. So to put that round the side there is, you know, is a really nice touch. So that's down there. And if we go down here, you just see the water effects going off as the dive coaster comes down. So if we go down this section, I mean, it's beautiful, isn't it, as well? I mean, on top of the detailing, it looks really, really nice. I wanna wait and see one of the trains come down here. Let's speed it up. So there are. There's one going up the lift hill just there, and we'll get in a good spot to see the water effect. So we'll go back there. Right, I just want to see it come down because this is honestly just some fabulous work. Look at that. That's phenomenal. I love that. That is brilliant. And then we have a nice large flat ride to finish off the area with. I think that brings us back to the edge of the park. So let's have a quick look round on the monorail. Let's try and find it whilst we're here. So here we can see into the rest of the park. So it kind of we just got to a station. Okay, let's switch seat. Which seat are we going on? The other side. Yeah, everyone's getting off. Fast forward. I just want to see what the view kind of looks like as we go. So there you are. There's the view. We'll try and move away from that. So we've got an open window. There we go. I like the fact you go in between the trees, lot, and then you get a nice big open view of the park, and you can see all the rides, and then you're back in the trees, and I love that. It just, you know, it works so well. You wouldn't have the monorail just flying through everything. I like the fact that it's hidden, then on show, and then hidden, and on show. It's a really nice little mix. Look at that. Just it really is an absolutely beautiful park, that. Right, so I do want to look at this park at night time. So let's get an overview shot first. So if we have a look here. So this is what it looks like. It's not, I mean, it's nicely lit. It's not overly done, but it's enough. You know, everything doesn't need to be lit up. You just need to have the right elements lit up. So you can see here on the ground the lights are there, and on the coaster. Look, I mean, look, these are the lights I was talking about. I love the sign, by the way, in the lights. These are the lights on the lift hill that I was talking about that you can just see there, wrapping around the top. So you can see that going up, which I think looks class. And then then down here, obviously you've got the tower where the log flume comes out. And then if we go over this way, there's Jaeger, nicely lit up as it comes through, and then Adler. I mean, you know, and Adler's got the little lights. These are some of my favourite lights. These are in the game. They're placed, you know, up on the walkway for any maintenance staff, and I mean that looks really nice there on the side of the chair swing. Very nicely thought out. Genuinely, I think the detail in this part is some of the best I've seen, like, period, because I just think there's so much detail put into this that I don't think a lot of people. You might look at that and you think, oh, is that all you can build on a PS5? And you could put twice as many rides in there. You could shrink that car park, put twice as many rides. But the amount of detail that's gone into that, you know, is is something that very rarely anybody else would want to do. So yeah, absolute props to Mr. Antonio there. Really, really superb park. If you have enjoyed that, I will leave the details to the park in the description below, so you can go and check it out on the PlayStation Workshop. As I say, it is a PS5 park. If you've enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new. And other than that, I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and goodbye.